Hey everyone, I just completed a wonderful interview with one of the two books, the authors that changed my life. We're bringing back Tom Staub because he was the guy that had the perseverance. He set it up. He is reaching out to A-list financial experts. So Tom, how did you set this one up?
Yeah, again, I have a hit list, if you want to call it that, of like just 10, 15 people that are really influential in their own field. In fact, I have one come up here, this Navy SEAL. I can't say his actual name because he's been on a lot of projects. But my point is, I'm hitting the best of the best. And Bill Danko, legendary. I mean, him and Thomas Saley, his book, The Millionaire Next Door. Apparently, they sold over 4 million copies. Like, just
Yeah.
amazing. So I found him on his website. I kept reaching out, and after him probably being annoyed, he's like, "Fine, I'll give it a go."
Yeah.
And so here we are.
Yeah. So we just completed, I want to call it 40 minutes. Again, Tom is going to edit it, put it together, folks. But Tom and I wanted to talk about our takeaways. So my biggest takeaway is a lot of the younger folks, let's say if you're under 40, have not read A Millionaire Next Door yet and need to. Because right in the beginning, I don't know what page it's on, page 6 or 7, he talks about big hat, no cattle. That may not mean anything to you if you're under 40, but trust me, it is exactly what's happening today on social media. It's called flexing. It's the private jets, it's the fancy car, it's the renting the Lambo and all of that stuff. That is all big hat, no cattle. And The Millionaire Next Door changed my life because it showed me it's not about income, right? There's a story in there. There's lots of stories, but the one that still sticks out to me today is Dr. North and Dr. South. So you'll need to watch the video for what that is. But basically, these are two doctors who make a lot of money, which was my aspirational goal. And one of them's happy and one of them's not. And again, you're going to get in the interview and hear all about Dr. North and Dr. South. But two books changed my life: Rich Dad, Poor Dad and Millionaire Next Door. To speak with the author of Millionaire Next Door will go down as a memory I never forget. So thank you very much, Tom.
Absolutely, yeah. And it's I've talked to several people now who were. I mean, one guy manages over $1 billion in assets for pension funds, CFA, top notch guy. And I've talked to others too, and they all have said that this is one of the pivotal books that really shaped their early thinking about personal wealth, personal finance. And Bill is so gracious and just humble. Obviously, he's done very well. What I thought was pretty interesting is, we hit him hard at the end there with the question of like, what's your one takeaway? And it just a much simpler answer than I expected.
Yeah.
So it just goes to show that all his experience and research and just lessons, and I mean, it boils down to just one real concept, right?
Yeah. And again, the whole Millionaire Next Door concept was legendary, right? These two gentlemen, the two authors, met in 1973. They did this survey in 93. They published the book in 96. But I promise you, it is so relevant today in our consumer-based economy. There are so many takeaways in the book. Again, go buy it immediately. But this interview, man, it just made me smile. We talk about happiness. We talk about money. We talk about net worth scale. There are so many things, Tom, you gave me the opportunity to hear directly from the horse's mouth. I'll never forget you for setting this one up.
Yeah. Well, you and I have been on several podcasts now. Sometimes we agree, sometimes we don't. So this is good.
That's true.
But yeah, I mean, there was, I mean, every 2 minutes there's a new nugget, and yeah, there's just so much to take away from the interview. Yeah, in fact, he has a second book too, Richer, and we go over that net worth, feeling of happiness chart from his studies. And I think they do some mass survey to, thousands of surveys are completed to pull this data in. So, just really fascinating stuff.
So I'm gonna put you, because this is my video, so I'm gonna put you on blast right now. When do you think we're gonna get the edited version? In the next 3 or 4 days?
So I'm going to finish it up today or tomorrow. But
nice.
So in terms of the editing, so I'll leave that up to you as to when you want to post it. I'll probably post it here in 2-3 days.
Yeah. So I was trying to give you some time. I'd love to post it this afternoon, but that's just me. But no, it's going to take you some time, and you got to put in the picture of the book and all of that. This is one, folks, you're going to want to see. I promise you there are nuggets in there that I am going to go watch this video again, because it meant that much to me. So thanks again, man.
You got it. Thank you.
All right.